Good morning. I've been up for about 2 hours now, almost 3. Not in a very good mood. And the birdies shit on my window again. The birdies shit on my window again. I bought another loaf of bread for 74 cents. And I fed the birdies and myself with it. And last night, I felt like my scalp was itchy, like the hairline. And I felt like a bump here. The buggy got me. I don't think you can see it. I can see it though. I can feel it. It's raw. It's in there somewhere. It's right around here. It's like right there. No, okay, it's right there. See it? Somewhere in there, right there. It's a raw spot. See? And then I got that one that's still going away. And that one that's still infected. I used some bleach and Dawn soap now. Then I got the one on my neck. I don't know if you see it, but it's there. My arm, it hurts when I move it. It's hurting my chest when I move. So I don't know what's going on. I might be in the hospital soon. But I went live to share this message with the church. Okay, that think that tithing and money, tithing and giving people and helping my neighbor is the answer. Not in an imperfect world, it's not. Okay? We are not living in the we're not living in the beginning of times. Okay? You got to understand, the people that preach this word, or that left us this message, were not living in the times that we are right now. And they were not very educated. Okay? They didn't learn the errors of their ways. They were figuring it out. They didn't yet learn the error of their ways. We are in the era of learning our way. We are in the era of learning our errors and mistakes, or the mistakes and errors of others, right? Okay, so when you apply the word, this is what pisses me off. Okay, because the church is not yet 100% right in the way they perceive the word, or the way they preach the word, because they gave into the money saving them. Okay, that's not the answer. How do you know money's not the answer? Well, let me see. How many people are homeless and starving? How many people are working 2 and 3 jobs and still can't provide for their families? Because they got to pay rent, mortgage, insurance, fees after fees after fees after fees after fees after fees, and car insurance, car payment, gas, repair, maintenance, personal hygiene, clothing, daycare, medicine, health care. What else? What else is there that people have to buy? Shoes, sneakers, boots, dresses, for all these different activities. Due to the costly living and the belief in their in their misbelief, their false beliefs, where they believe in money, fame, fortune, and in the devil's kingdom. They're not believing in God's truth and way to life. They know not the difference. They know not what God's truth and way to life is, because it got left behind in the past. And nobody has brought it to the future, because nobody is left from the past to tell about it in the future. And nobody is giving a shit, because they're not dying yet. They're not experiencing the fallback or the whatchamacallit, the cost and consequences of a failing system. Okay, what I'm saying is, okay, follow me here, okay? I get $900 a month, okay? A little over, almost under $1,000. Just $33 under $1,000, okay? So, then I have car insurance. $204 and change, so figure $205, because they charge $1. So they take, so it's like $206. Then the car payment, which I don't have, but I did have. I paid it off. I paid my son off. Then gas, cell phones, cell phone bill, cell phone cases, gym membership fees. Okay, because they have an annual membership, then they have a monthly membership. I got another couple boo-boos here on my chin. But my ice cream has been in here for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Because I fed the birds, I fed myself some of the bread because it was a pretty good loaf of bread for 74 cents. Which is the year I was born. Now, okay, what did I say? Gym membership. I gotta do this all in paper for you. Or on, and I can't do that right now because I got too much going on right now. So, after I finish it, when my phone charges or when I get to the library, after I get to 7-Eleven to eat up my spaghetti and my pepper, so I could, then I got my green apple and my oatmeal I gotta eat tomorrow because I had to have more spaghetti. But then I gotta make more spaghetti tomorrow because of my spaghetti sauce, which I gotta make tonight. Because I don't need my spaghetti sauce from my new jar that I opened up to go bad. I threw out that other jar of spaghetti sauce because I didn't want to risk getting sick and them trying to kill me and then making it look like it was my fault because I was forced to eat a mildewy can of spaghetti sauce or jar of spaghetti sauce. I'm not giving no money away next month. I'm getting my car fixed. I already bought my ABS sensors. I got to get my struts. In about 10 days, I got to order my struts. And then in about 4 days from then, I got to buy the tools that I need to put them in. And that's another thing I want to talk about. See, now you can see it better. See? That's the bug bite. It's either the scabies and lice or the cockroach that bit me. But it didn't start off as that. That's how it would look like if the cockroach bit me. But it didn't look like that. It had like a blood blister. Which it felt like a little bump. But when I looked at it, it looked like a blood blister. I don't know if it was from the cockroaches or the lice and scabies. I don't know. So, but just like the one on my neck and the one on my nose, it wasn't from a cockroach. It was from the scabies because it started off as a little pimple. Like, it wasn't a pimple, though. It was a bacteria. It was like they burrow into your skin. The lice and mites, or mites anyway, and it causes a little pimple-like, almost like acne. But it's not. It's like hard, and when you squeeze it, nothing comes out but bacteria. Okay, not pus. So it ends up becoming this. And it's because the buggies are in the skin, and then it poops and secretes in your skin, causing the allergic reaction. And that's what causes a bigger wound. And then other mites surround it to get a meal. And it takes longer to heal. The medicine that I'm using, the permethrin cream, ain't even working. It's like they didn't put the chemical in it. The main ingredient. And it's nothing, it doesn't even give me that little stinging feeling anymore. I got a gray cloud over me. since I got here. I woke up because it got sunny and hot. Well, it was, because God made me wake up like around 10:19 all the time. When I go to sleep late in the evening, in the wee hours of the morning, He'll wake me up always at either 9:11, 10:19, 11:19, by making the sun really hot, and it'll come into my car, and I get sweaty and I wake up. And just like I could name so many examples of how businesses operate, but it's not conducive, because they they can only hire so many people at one time. But there's too much for them to do, because they use one person for this job, that job, this job, that job. So when they're scheduled to work in the produce or the dairy or another department or in the storage room, in the back room, and trying to get things in order and whatnot, and put out into pallets so that they could take them out to the floor. Well, what happens is, if there's no cart man, they have to take one of the people from that department and say, go do carts. Okay? Now, the other departments in the food get neglected. And then the cart man never makes it back to his job, and then he gets in trouble, and then he gets let go. And then that's what happened to me at Walmart. They put me in this department, but then a day off, they put somebody else in my department. Well, what happens? It's a mess. They mess up everything I do. And sometimes I wasn't in there on the delivery day, so what do? They put the new stuff on top of the old stuff. When I'm the one that I tried to put the old stuff separate so that it could get used first. But then what happens? They use my little meat freezer for their stuff. So I have to pull out all the carts, all the L carts and the other, I forgot the other cart names, the meat carts and all that, out of my little thing. And then I got to do what I got to do. Then I got to put those carts back in, because that food's going to go back. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm getting paid, what, 11 or 14? It was 11. And then they started me off at, then they raised the store all to $14 an hour. It still didn't help, because it still didn't meet the standard cost of living. And it's ridiculous. So what I'm getting at is the pay system is not conducive to help people survive. Now they got to go to work, so that means they need daycare for their children, because now the parents and grandparents are separated. The grandparents can't care for the grandchildren like it's supposed to, while the parents go to work. No one is operating as like a family. Why? Because of the money system, and because the amount of people that are in now, that are, because of the population growing and multiplying quicker than quicksand, it's making the living conditions smaller and smaller, but more expensive, because now they got more plumbing they got to do, more wiring, more this, more that, and it's y'all don't understand. It's going to become a fucking fireball. This whole land, with all this electrical shit, the water, the pipes, it's going to be a disaster. It's a disaster waiting to happen. That's all I can say. Okay? Because y'all got pregnant at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. And then having a kid every year after that. Because now you want the sex, your body wants the sex. Now you're looking for sex partners and you don't know how to tame and control your flesh or your sexual urges. And then you're having baby after baby and you don't have a job. You don't have an income. You have welfare. That's not enough to live on. That's only enough to get the child what it needs to survive. You were supposed to provide the living arrangements. But you yourself didn't have a living arrangement. Or your parents kicked you out because you got pregnant. So now there's more battles and more wars happening between parents and children, and then children and their children, because you gave birth to them thinking, oh, that's my way of survival. But then the child was like, there was no love in this equation. My mommy and daddy didn't love me because they were not equipped and established, ready and prepared to provide and to sustain and care for me and maintain my life. The alarms are sounding. Is that the tree? No, is that the store? Is that Walmart? That's Walmart. What happened? That's not a car. That's not the truck. Is that the truck backing up? Or is that the store? Oh, wow, that's a loud alarm for the truck. That's got leaves in the back of it, like branches and leaves. It was backing up. I guess it put the sound on before to warn anybody backing up or whatever that was coming through. Good parking, my friend. And there's a cart in there too. Wow, oops, you hit the curb. This hurts. I don't feel good. I think I'm going to have a visit to the hospital. I got blood on my finger I just ate from that. So, now I got... a little bit of phlegm came out. I gotta eat my ice cream. I can't unplug this because it's got a charge. My phone was like pretty much charged last night. When I woke up, it was like under 20%. So they drained my phone. So all the work I did, they just drained on me. The same thing in my life. All the work I did in my life, they drained. Guess what? The lemons, the little puny lemons, were 2 for $1. They were 78 cents or 87 cents. And it's kind of a good lemon, but not quite. They were hard as a rock when they first came in. Like they put cement in them. I think I'm on the verge of having a stroke or a heart attack. My left arm, and it's hurting my heart. I'm getting like a constant, it's not just a shooting pain, it's a pain from my shoulder and arm to my heart. So it's not just to my heart, but it's like a gas pain in my arm. Because I don't move, I don't exercise. See, when I lift it up in the back, it's the back of my arm. I sit in the seat 24 hours, 365 days a year, 7 days a week. 30, 31 days. No more bread, birds. All gone. All gone. You ate me all out. I ain't got nothing more for you. That's it. All gone. Sorry. Even the ravens. Okay, that's the store alarm. That's not. It wasn't the truck. That's the store alarm. What time is it? 12:21. Major change is coming, by the way. Major change. And it's not going to involve money. Money is going to be obsolete. Money is going to be out of the equation. Because money is the root of all evil. Okay? Charlie Kirk did not have to die for his faith. That's ridiculous. That's from the devil. And that's another thing with the, I don't think he died. I think it was staged. I don't think he's dead. Anyway. Another tooth of mine broke up here. My molar. At least I think it did. It could be maybe, I don't know. It feels like it because it's a jagged edge. I don't know. I have to go get. Once my face clears up, I could go to the dentist. But I can't afford it. And then my grapefruit is going bad. My radishes are going to go bad. I need my kiwi. Because they need to be eaten. They're going on a week old. I need to eat them. Because I ended up buying chocolate a couple days that I ate in cookies instead of my kiwi. And I got so much shit in here in my car. It's not cool. But we'll leave that there to prevent it from falling. How about that? I got breadcrumbs all on me though. Oh, my arms and the chest hurt. And then I could put my garlic in here. Oh, see? These are going to be good. This one's a little soft, but still good. Birdies, sparrows, I can't. Look at that little tiny sparrow. Look at them. I don't have any more bread for you people. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I got my two bulbs of garlic. Two for $1.28. Why is Walmart doing that? Walmart, quit it! I gotta cut up that pepper later. Today is September, 16th? Representing 1996. Oh, hold on. Oh, your mothers. It's the 15th, so it's, oh God. It's the 15th. Okay, so it represents 1995. Or when I was 14, 9 plus 5. Or 1991, another 1991 day. On a bad note, it's 1991. On a good note, it's 1995. And that wasn't even a good year. So they were both bad. The good note would be the age of 14 before I had to leave foster home. Yeah, it was the scabies because it just cleared. It's like it just, the bump just went down. So it's the only way it's going to go away. That's why it hasn't gone away yet. But now I got Clorox bleach rolling into my eye. I have to keep it closed so it doesn't go inside and blind me. Ooh, that was hurting. That was stinging. My ice cream is melting. Can I go? I got it because my stomach is still hurting. It's like not hurting but upset. It's like too acidic. And I gotta move this. So just remember, when you do a good thing, you get shit on. Because I just fed the birds a whole loaf of Italian bread from Walmart for 74 cents. I took a few bites here and there because it was a good loaf of bread. Okay? And they shit on my window. And my wipers don't. My wipers work, but my washers don't. So that's what I have to try to order. I have to see if I can order the washer system. And that's what I need. And then I also need to get my body work done. And I need to order the mounts for my car, for the hood, so that they can solder them back on. But I just got an appointment reminder. I forgot I got to go to the doctor again on the 17th. So I got to go back to do a checkup on the 17th in Delray. That came quick. That was 3 months or two or 3 months ago. Wow. Oh, I'm itchy. Fuck cards. Now I can't put you anywhere. I gotta eat my ice cream and cut and my spoons are all fucking dirty. Oh, I'll have to use the one I used last night. That I licked clean or ate clean from the ice cream. Oh well. Fuck it. I need my knife. What did I just do with the knife? Now, what did I just do with the fucking knife I just had, people? Oh my god, what did I... My ice cream's melted. Go fuck yourselves, man. I don't know what I just did with the knife. It must have fallen. Fucking motherfuckers. It's melted. It's been like 3 hours. I've been sitting out here in Walmart. And now it was cool. Now I gotta smell cigar smoke. What the fuck? Fucking nasty assholes. I don't know what I just did with my knife to cut my kiwi. What the fuck? Oh. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Everybody chasing paper. Everybody chasing them drugs, them smoking, them drinking, them drugs, and partying, the sexing, the fucking, the sucking, the dicking, the licking. Squirrel, you're kind of late. The bread is long gone. Oh, there was a helicopter that passed over. I didn't look at the time. A couple minutes ago. And then there was sirens. 12:31. My stalker's birthday. My grandfather's birthday. And Luke Bryan's wife's birthday. And there was somebody else. Who else's birthday is on 12/31? Sparrows, you're too late. I don't have any more bread. The big birds took it all. Sorry. Y'all gotta fight for your food a little bit better. I know you're tiny and small, but... But because we don't have any more fruit trees and orchards and... Oh, I gotta get out of here. Thank you, Jesus, for this food. But believe me, I'm struggling for the next 2 weeks. People come to the Walmart parking lot to smoke a cigar. Ugh. You don't look cool, people. That's a plane overhead them on my shoulder. Behind me, I think. I can't see with the trees. Can't turn around, my neck hurts. Say goodbye to your money. Jack Blocker. What am I eating? Strawberry ice cream. That's my budget. I can't afford to eat Haagen-Dazs or Breyers. Walmart ice cream ain't too bad. But they poisoned the chocolate fudge tracks. Every time I eat the chocolate fudge tracks, my tongue gets irritated. And I bite my tongue and it bleeds from an ingredient that they put in it. But it doesn't happen when I eat the butternut or the butter pecan or the strawberry. Oh, my arm. So what was that? A raindrop. Raindrops. 12:38. Raindrops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, now they're getting more and more. There was only a couple in the middle. Now there's like every now and then, every little. It's like just drops of rain right now, like teardrops. Oh, thank you, Jesus. There's a strawberry, a little piece of a straw. Oh, that's a big piece. Holy shit. That's a good slice of a strawberry. Wow. That's the biggest one yet. Yesterday was the second. Wow. It's amazing. Oh, no more raindrops. That's it? Only the few little teardrops? That's it? Serious? And on my car. I don't see no raindrops on any other car. No other raindrops but on my car. Hold on. Let me show you if you could see. I don't know if I can. Because they're disappearing. Yeah, it's going to be hard to show you. But it's like there's a few drops just right there. Right up there. And it's hard to see. There's a couple up there. It only raindropped, like a few teardrops. And they're kind of drying up already. Like right there. And there's a couple down there. And there's a couple up here. But that's it. Just a few teardrops that fell at 12:38 p.m. And you know what that stands for, right? On a good note, it's 1, 2, 3 to 2008. Then, meaning 1 person, 2 person, 3 person in 2008. Me, my son, and my stalker. Sirens from a 12:41. Oh my God. Up, I'm getting more drops. There's more raindrops now. 12:41. There's 1, 2, and 1 on my roof. Sirens. Now it's gonna start to rain. Now the drops are coming. Now the rain is coming. And 2 sparrows flying around, chasing one another. Up, there was 3. Now we got the raindrops. Now we got the raindrops. Teardrops. Jack Blocker, you're married with a child, right? Didn't your girlfriend or wife have a baby? Or whatever? As for my stalker, see, now the raindrops are coming. Can you see the raindrops? No, I can't afford to eat for real. I'm eating now, but not like back in the day. I didn't have money to eat. I was working, but I had to pay my rent and feed my cats and buy cat litter and personal hygiene. Now the raindrops, it's coming down now. But they first started off as just tiny little rain, like they were that size, but they were just a couple of them at 12:38 p.m. And now it's 12:40, 41, 42, 43, and it's raining. Because those numbers represent something to me from God. It's a message from God to me about my future and about my current events. My past current events and my current present current events. Did you get that? That was a mouthful. So I got to go back to the doctor on September 17th, which is my friend, my childhood friend Sherry's birthday. When's Phil's birthday? I forgot. Is it September 27th? I can't remember his birthday. It's in September, but I can't remember what day in September. Well, I just had a scab and it fell off, so it healed. That was the one that was up here. Alright, I'm going to eat the rest of my kiwi. And then I'm getting to go. I'm so fat. Oh my God. I can't work out because I don't eat healthy enough to work out. And my skin, when I had lice and scabies really bad, I couldn't go use the gym. I could barely go in the shower. That's why it took me long to heal sometimes and to cure it, because they infested me so badly. Did it stop raining already? $12.45. $12.45. Let me break it down for you. The 12th month, which was Breaking Dawn 1 on 12/18/2007, which is Brad Pitt's birthday, and my son Duddy Joe's birthday, just different years. Now, Brad Pitt plays Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which is the story of me and my stalker, sort of, not really, but for my story it does, but there's also other stories to it, meaning him and his past wife, or the wife that he's still with, which is Jamie Taylor, Jamie Ashley Nicole Halpern Taylor Halpern Fenty, DeVincentis Krause, whatever her names are. What else? Brad Pitt plays my stalker, Mike DeVincentis Krause, in the movie Meet Joe Black. Okay? See, the problem with people is y'all don't know how to problem solve. Instead, you just accept and settle, and it's like when you're solving an equation and you think it's right, so you just continue putting the numbers and claim that it doesn't. Can I answer you and follow back? Stopped raining. Yep. Oh, nope. I just saw another drop fall, so it didn't stop yet. It slowed down, but now it's starting back up again. Tiny little drops. Oh, fucking A. The glass is coming out again. It hurts. Now the sunshine's coming out stronger, brighter. You better have an impact screwdriver set for me to undo all the stuff I gotta do to do my own struts next month. You better put one on sale so I can afford it. And afford to survive. The money system system is causing people to use other people. It's not fair. It's not right. Because then the other person that the person uses is usually a narcissist, and they're very heartless, and they cause the other person to fall. Like in many husbands and wives, or where they take the kids and they put the mother in jail, or make her look crazy, make her lose her kids, make her get put away in jail, and then Baker Act. It's no. And God is allowing those people, those kind of people, to survive and get His glory when they're doing the wrong things, when they're the ones cheating and not sticking together with their family and their children and their mother. What a God. You made me lose my son for 20 years and go through hell the first 5-6 years of his life with his father, and then you did the system. The system fucked me over and was a whole nother bunch of Joes and mommy dearests and Duddy Devil Darth Vaders and stalkers. People, we got to get back to the beginning. In the beginning was the Word. The Word of what? You want to hear the word of life, right? You don't want to hear the words of death, right? Do you want to hear the words of war? The words the words of rape? The words of someone getting kidnapped and raped and murdered? What would you rather hear? Would you want to hear that your kid was raped on the way to school? Sodomized on the way to school or on the school bus? Or sexually abused in their home? Kept in their homes to be used and abused by their sicko mummy or daddy? Or someone who kidnapped them and did that to them? Or an adopted parent? We live in a sick world. Why? Why do we live in a sick world? Oh, my chest. So what skill do you got? What skill do you have that God can use for His kingdom? What skill or talent? And what is it going to do for God's kingdom and your life? And I'm talking about take money out of the equation. If money was not a part of the equation and you had just your normal, natural skill and talent, oh, that's going to hurt because it went into my alive, the skin that's alive. Oh, I went too far with it because I'm cleaning up my nail that has the glass embedded into it. I keep forgetting to bring in my nail clippers into the gym so I could do it in the gym when my skin is nice and soft and well, the skin, not really nice and soft, but where it's easier to get get this. Ow. And you people are in such sad shape, you can't even put a shopping cart and walk it over across the lane to put it into the place where the carts go, or right to the side. You got to leave it right in the front or the side of the parking space. Y'all are gonna suffer. Okay, the ones that are doing good in the devil's kingdom, that think they got it made, what does God mean when the tables turn? For everybody. Okay? The majority of you that think you got it going on, that are not in shape and not fit, you got a rude awakening coming, honey. The ones that are out of shape, including me, because not at my own fault though, but many of you are gonna suffer. Unless God uses you for something good in His kingdom that doesn't require, because a lot of you are not going to be able to do the work that's necessary in God's kingdom. Okay? You can't even stand up for 2 or 3 hours in Walmart, in an air-conditioned building, let alone out in the field gardening or tilling the land for the fruits and vegetables, which is what we were all supposed to be doing. But we went astray from the garden, and we started working jobs that were associated with our sins and our sinful ways and our sinful lives and pleasures and all that comes along with it. So we're not really working God's kingdom, we're working the devil's kingdom. Then you wonder why all the shit is happening and the shit's hitting the fan. Y'all better start cleansing yourselves of the smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking. It's called self-discipline, self-control, self-respect. Loving thyself, not killing thyself. I've had glass in my finger for 21 years, since 2004, just before my birthday. My duddy and his clan made sure they ruined everything in my life to make it a nightmare, because I snitched on my piece of shit duddy and my mummy at different times in my life. For the same reason, but snitched on them for different things. My mom, because she was on welfare, and she wasn't supposed to be living with the children's father, Duddy, and then she made me and my sister go without when the welfare was for me and my sister, not for a fucking grown-ass man. So it's kind of grown attached to the skin. It's grown in the skin all these years. And that's what I'm kind of pulling out, trying to grasp a little bit of, but it hurts. It's like back in the days when the mobs and the mobsters used to pull off the fingernails of the snitches. I gotta go. I got a stomach ache, man. I gotta go heat up my spaghetti, eat some radishes before they go bad, and I think I gotta take a poopy soon, once I eat enough to make a poopy. I got tired of eating my spinach and onion, and I'm not a tuna fish kind of girl, and I don't like eating cold cuts. I can't afford chicken and the spinach and this and that and this and that every day. Even though the days that have passed have been kind of not as humid, now I've been eating all the hot stuff and cooking meals instead of eating the spinach. Now that when I eat the spinach, it's going to be hot and humid and not rain. So I ate backwards, because I didn't eat backwards, but God and the devil in cahoots messing with me. And then my nail kind of grows attached to my skin because of the glass. So I can't cut my nails because it's kind of attached to my nail bed. The glass underneath the nail. It's getting there. It's coming out. It's getting there. There's still a little bit more in there though. On both ends, in the middle too. Ow. And these birds, it's like they know my car. They know my car. They surround me when I get here. Nobody should have to die in anybody's place. Nobody should have to die to bring forth the truth. They shouldn't have to die for what they speak. How is that solving anything? Okay, now Charlie Kirk isn't here to be able to continue his works or God's works. But yet the devil's works is taking over and doing it slowly by slowly until somebody steps on somebody's toes and they don't like it and then they take me out. Fuck the money system. I can't get it because these are too thick and small, and I can't grab I can't go inside where the split skin is, where the glass is, to grab it out. And I don't have tweezers, and tweezers don't have a sharp edge to cut it. People, wake up from this fantasy land that yous are in. Otherwise, you're going to die in fantasy land. Get back to reality. Back to reality. Anyway, about the 12:45 time, the 12th month, it's been 20 years since 2005, so 4 times 5 is 20, but 4 and 5 represent the 4 and 5 o'clock hour of Breaking Dawn 1 just when it ended, and then the 1 and 2 also represent Breaking Dawn 1 and 2, so 1 was at 4, it ended at 4 o'clock, or on the 4 o'clock hour. Breaking Dawn 2 to begin at to finish off where we left off at Breaking Dawn 1, which that's not going to happen. What happened then shouldn't happen. I only went back inside because I was thinking I may not make it through what I knew I was about to have to endure on the journey, not knowing how long, and I knew I wasn't going to make it being away from my son. But once I got over the embarrassment, I haven't gotten over the pain yet because my heart is still hurting from being away from my son all these years. And all the lies. I haven't taken a shower since Thursday night. Thursday morning, Friday morning rather. I went in Thursday night, like midnight. I left Friday morning at like 2:30, 3 o'clock or something like that. Haven't taken a shower since. Not until tonight. Ooh, I got a little piece out. Ooh. God, that feels better. There's still some more in there though. It's not healing. It's still right where the port of entry or whatever you call it. That's where the glass entered on the corner on the side. And it sliced right through. And it's not healing. There's like a line, like a scar, but it's not a scar. It's because the glass is still in there. It's not going to heal as long as the glass is still in there. I have so many different nail clippers. I've got the angled ones. They don't work because they're not shaped right. I can't hold them, the plate, like the flat surface. It's very tiny, and I can't hold them right. But I didn't have $8 or $9 to buy a good pair. I gotta pray for my son. I haven't prayed a good prayer in a day or so because I've been upset with God and the heathens, hellions, minions, demons, and trolls. And my son acts like he doesn't need me. Why should I have to pray for him? He thinks he's making it on his own, but it's actually my prayers that are keeping him safe. He doesn't understand that. Now he does because I just said it. But you can't just pray once in a lifetime and think it's going to cover you for a lifetime. Don't work like that. You got to pray daily. And for me, I got to pray morning and night. And sometimes afternoon. But that's because there's still a lot of devil's works in the world. And because we're on a money system where we have to pray continuously because of the devil's kingdom still being alive and well. Until we knock the hell out of the devil's kingdom, we'll still have to pray to keep ourselves in alignment from veering off into sin again. But we won't be stressed out because there won't be so many devils, heathens, hellions, minions, demons, and trolls out there. You know? So you got to think of all these homeless people out here, these druggists, drug dealers, rapists, criminals, violent people, ones that like to violate others and themselves because they don't have the good life. You can't have a kingdom and only expect some of it to thrive. That's like a mother and a father having children but not taking care of all of them. But yet the government has the gall to take their kids away from them when the government isn't taking care of all of its people. But yet it's letting other people into the kingdom and causing more hell on earth. People, you got to know what heaven and what hell is. And believe me, you don't want to be a part of any part of hell because it sucks. Whether on the good side of hell or the bad side, it sucks. But the people of today that are on the bad side of it, meaning they think they're on the good side because it's given them a means to survive by hurting other people. And I haven't treated my hair with the lice shampoo in about a week and a half, so I'm losing a lot of hair again. And I haven't drank any soda. I've drank some Slurpees. And I told you, that's how they're poisoning me, so I'm not buying no more Slurpees. 7-Eleven thinks they're doing good to me by giving me a free Slurpee every time I fill up. No, it's because they're poisoning the Slurpees. So they're killing me by giving me something good, which I don't really want a Slurpee, because there's nothing but sugar and dyes and chemicals to poison me. Charlie Kirk Funeral Home poses something. Damn it. And then going blind, I can barely see. More sirens. 119. Oh my god, my finger. This hurts. My finger's like pulsating, throbbing. Oh,
Oh, yeah, it stopped raining a long time ago. It just rained a few little tiny drops. There's a real God, people. You and I did not create this earth. We're failing God big time. We're failing Him on this kingdom, in this kingdom, big time. When you pass on from this life and you go to meet your Creator, which is not your mommy and daddy, or mommy and daddy for you mama boys and your papa boys and your mama girls and papa girls or whatever, okay? He's going to ask you and question you on certain things in life. On why you did this, why you didn't do that. And that's when you're going to be finally judged, whether you go back into hell or if He welcomes you with open arms. I knew since I could remember that I didn't create this world, and I knew that there was a Creator. He has put on lightning shows for me. Just over the airport one time, it was a lightning storm. It was a colorful lightning storm. When I used to, it was like in 2009, 10, or 11. It was one of those 3 years. Actually, my bad. It was 2009. Could have been even 2008. But I think it was 2009. It was after my mummy gave me the boot. Mummy and Richie gave me the boot. And God wanted me out for me to do His works for His kingdom. But He used my mommy and Richie to be the bad guys. But they were the bad guys from the beginning. My daddy, my mommy, and Richie. City of Hope. As I went to take a picture, couldn't save screenshot. Try taking screenshot again. My phone is hot. Oh shit. Thank you. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours charging my phone. I gotta go. I gotta start my car. Because I don't need to kill my battery. Thank you. No. Oh, that hurts. Oh, there's still like a lot in there. Oh. What I gotta do is put some ointment on it and a Band-Aid to help soften the skin up so I can get that out, because it's like embedded in my, it's still in the corner and I can't get to it. I didn't really go in depth on the difference between the devil and God. Like the spirit of the devil and the spirit of God. Which one do you hold? Which one is within you? And how you can tell is some people are like back and forth with it. Stellar Lumens is now trading at, yeah, that's good. Oh well, it's good enough for now. I gotta put a Band-Aid medicine on it. It doesn't hurt on the top now. Even though I still got some in there, but I can't. It's still attached to the skin, and the nail is covering over it, so I can't get to the... I'd have to cut my nail a lot lower, but it's attached to the nail bed there. I can't. Feels good though when I pull it out, though. It feels good because it relieves the pressure. Why do bad things happen? Why are we living in horror? Why are we living horrific nightmares? Why? Because of the money system. Because of the whatchamacallit of humanity. The stupidity, ignorance, and foolishness. They're not... For those of you that have never seen the inside of a kiwi, it's green and it's got like a white center. That's a core. I eat it. You're not... I mean, it's not going to hurt you. But then it's got the little black seeds. They're kind of soft. I don't think they're going to do any damage, I don't think. They're soft. They're not hard. So... It's like a honeydew. If you had a honeydew, it's a melon. It's like... It's sweet, though. Supposed to be. The firmer and harder they are, the sweeter it is. The more soft is they're going... They're not bad, but they're going bad. If they're really soft, they may still be good, but It's like I've never seen a bad kiwi. I've kind of almost tasted one. Yeah, my finger feels so much better now. Oh, there's still glass in it, but it's not as much. As I take out more glass, it leaves more room for the glass to come out more. So in about another week or two, more will come out. This side has healed, but there's still glass underneath in my nail. Every time I hit it, it would break and get pushed further back in there. There's still like a slice open because that's where glass is still there, keeping it from closing. It does close eventually, and then the skin will be like, the glass will be like pushing out and penetrating my skin, saying, hey, get me out of here, get this object out of my skin. You're supposed to wash them before you eat them, because you're not, well, some people eat the flesh. I don't. I'm not going to eat those brown hairy, no. I'm so fucking fat. Ooh, ooh. You smell me? You smell that? I'm smelling. Not bad. Alright, I gotta go to 7-Eleven, get some ice, heat up my tea, heat up my food, eat my spaghetti, because then I gotta make more spaghetti tonight with the rest of my sauce before it goes bad. I gotta use it up within a day. I better not be going back because I'll be pissed the fuck off. Okay, where's my lid? Ugh, and I gotta finish my green tea. I didn't finish my green tea yet. What am I gonna do with my water? I gotta put that down my feet. Near my feet. I'm going. Oh, my legs. I need to put them up. Oh my god, my knees. Oof, smelly bleach water. Oof. Gotta put down below here. I gotta make a poopy. I haven't been able to make a good. I've gone poopy, but very little. And the birdies are going by flying away. Oh, no, some of them are going to another tree. Okay. Because they see another person, they're following another person. Seeing if they're going to get food from the other person. At least that's what it seemed like. Yep. They're going to check things out to see if she's going to be another giver of food. They're trying to make themselves seen, saying, hey lady, hey people down there in God's kingdom, we're hungry. You're not listening to God, you're not feeding his creation. We can't take care of ourselves, you got to help take care of us. I'm speaking like the birds, thinking like the birds. See, where's your acting skills, man? You just know nothing about acting. Our job was to take care of God's creation. The birds can't till the ground themselves. And the humans are keeping them from being able to scourge in the dirt to get the insects. Because they're putting mulch down. See, now this is starting to go away now from the bleach. It only takes a little bit to kill the infection, but you gotta keep doing it. You can't just do it once. You gotta keep on every couple of hours, every like 6 hours, 10 hours, at least once a day at night, and it'll go away. If you do it in the morning and night, it'll even go away faster. See, more buggies. But that's okay. Today's Monday, right? What does that mean? I gotta go to the bathroom. Thank you for that little show, God. Thank you. It wasn't for me, it was for his glory, not mine. He's working through me to you people. Because I'm the one out here. Y'all are out doing your thing inside, creating hell, causing hell and chaos and catastrophe and commotion and confusion and conspiracy and disorder, dysfunction, defect, deficiency, and all that other crap that people like me have to deal with, and then you make it harder for yourselves. Thank you. I can't clean my windshield. I got bird poopy on it. A runny one. A runny one. Peace out. It's on. I gotta put this on. I can't stand it. It bothers my neck. Oh, my chest, man. I gotta get to a hospital. I don't like my heart. The way it feels in my chest. Not, my heart feels okay, but it's the pain. Now it's getting busy and I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is a busy Walmart. I don't really like coming over here. But it's kind of one of the better stores for some things. I didn't like browse. God probably put new stuff out for me to see, but I didn't browse because I had my hair up in a ponytail. My neck got a sore on it. My nose no. I don't want to walk in there looking like this because then they think they know I'm not going to steal because they know that I'm not that type. But they got people telling them that, yeah, I'm going to steal, I'm watcher. Yo, I need my struts done like fucking now. Oh my God. I still got 2 weeks. And I hope and pray I could do it myself. I got to go to the bathroom. Don't you dare. That poor woman, oh my God. She's got a carriage full, oh my God.
go to Dollar Tree. I gotta go to the bathroom. Dollar Tree. No, I can't. I'm homeless myself, dude. I'm homeless myself. Oh my God. I can't help all these homeless people. I can't help myself. If I give to her, I give to her. I give to him. I give to the one at the I can't. God is our helper. He's got us out here. The church don't even know the fucking answers. Okay? They know it from their point of view. They don't know it from my point of view. Until they get to my level, which is a low level, which they don't want to be at, they may have been at my level or just above my level, but they didn't make it to where they had to be on the street. They didn't have to sleep at bus stops in the bushes or in a field or at a park. They didn't have to face being raped. Okay? Other people have been raped by their family members, by this one, by that one, by their caretaker, whatever. But I was raped outside. It's not good any way, shape, form, or fashion. But that's how God kills 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people with one stone. That's on a bad note, on the bad side. Okay? When people don't know, when people do bad things to other people, you're not God's child. So don't consider yourselves a God child or a son or a daughter of God if you're doing bad to other people, if you're partaking in bad. If you're partaking in their demise, downfall, and separation from their lives and their families, you're not a child of God. You're a child of the devil. Let's get that right. And you will never inherit the kingdom of God. You may enjoy your time somewhat on earth, but there goes a chair in the median. Was that placed there for everybody to say, hey, that could be you? That could be you, that could be you, that could be you? That would have been in that chair that got shot? Just like with Jesus on the cross. That could be each and every one of us. And it actually is. Each and every day we're that one on that cross being crucified. We just don't see it that way. Ballpark, Shiloh Drive, Ballpark, yes, I know. No, I'm not, no. This is not the anger management movie with Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. They gave me the red light at the ballpark. Is that another one I got? Oh, God. I didn't finish my messages last night because I was tired. I started to fall asleep. And my finger hurt, and I just, and then with my body, I went to sleep. I don't have a chance to meditate and relax my breathing. Up, there's raindrops. Light raindrops, little tiny drops. What time is it? 1:45. That's another version of Breaking Dawn 1 between 4 and 5 in the morning. Light sprinkles. God is in the mist. See, you got to be in tune with God and His. You can't be in tune with God if you're in tune with the world. I do need to go to CVS and get another lice shampoo, but I'll wait. I still got mine I haven't used. I used a half a bottle, maybe almost a whole bottle, 3/4. Because I had like a quarter of a bottle or a third of a bottle from last month that I didn't use. And I mixed it with, or I used half of another, so I used like 3/4. I still have like a quarter or to a half left of one. And then I think I have another full one, I think. Then I got one more I got to get from CVS. But that will be next week. Towards the end of the week, Friday or so. I got to go to the bathroom pretty soon, but I need hot tea. And I need to eat. Roebuck Road. Up there, getting ready to let school out. It's that late already? Holy shit. 1:45, yeah, oh, damn. These days are going by fast. These days are going by like an hour, man. 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 hours feels like an hour. Feels like 12 minutes. need to shave too. The devil's kingdom does things backwards because it confuses you and it makes you work harder and harder and harder, and then we fall deeper and deeper and deeper, and then for some we die quicker and quicker and quicker. It's like a quicksand. Community drive. Community drive. Yeah, I know, the Dollar Tree. I do. Don't give me. I'm not going to the bank. I'm not going to get approved for the loan. I'm not working. And if I get approved for a little bit of money, it's not going to be enough. Come on, hurry up, Chevrolet. You can go faster now. The car moved out of your lane. You can go. Go ahead, little Z77. RGD Z77. Hi, number 3 bus, number 2403. 2 want you. That's what that means. Breaking Dawn 4, 3 means 4 with the word want, the 4 letters want, and then 3 you. So the message to me with that bus was Breaking Dawn 2, 4, want, 3 you. See, you have to decode. God has everything. It's like a movie. He has every scene, every second counted for. That's why he has all of you actors doing it his way. He's the boss, not you. I'm not gonna go to. I gotta go to the bathroom, and then I have to wait for CVS to open up the bathroom. Then I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't want to do all that. I'll go to 7-Eleven or the other Walmart. I don't know. I'll be able to go to 7-Eleven because it shouldn't be too busy yet. It won't get busy for like another hour or two. I got bumps right here because it's bacteria from the buggies. Because I've been sweating and wiping my face with all the germs from all these that are here, and wiping them all on my face, so it's spreading. Oh, I just got a pain in my ear. Oh, that's not cool. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh my God. That was a nice color, orangey red. That was nice, that truck. That was nice. I like that. It was like a sequoia. I think. I don't even remember my 64 colors, man. I gotta get me a box of 64 crayons. Or the big, yeah, with the sharpener in it, if they even make them anymore. Because I gotta remember them old colors. Go back to coloring books. Color with your kids, man. Talk. Spend time with them. Quality time. And I'm not talking about sex or smoking or drinking or drugging or sexing or partying. I'm talking about spending quality time, keeping your children feeling safe, loved, wanted. Oh shit. And that's a bad accident. Oh my God. On Okeechobee and Military. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, damn. On the corner, the intersection, well, going north on Military. North on Military, crossing Okeechobee. Whoa. I mean, it was bad, but not bad, but it was bad. It involved a few cars. One somehow went over the median. Didn't flip or anything, but went over into the other lane on the median. I guess they were traveling south on Military, but they ended up in the north lane going south, or pointing east. I wanted to go to Dollar Tree, but none of the Dollar Trees let you use the fucking bathrooms because of all the homeless and drug addicts. So it's either Walmart, not even the Spanish stores, they have a lock on their bathroom. You have to ask to get in. They'll only let you in if you look like you're decent, or if you're a shopper. approaching Cherry Drive or Cherry Road, whatever the fuck it is. Cherry Road, Cherry Drive, Cherry Road, I think. Yeah, Cherry Road. You didn't stop me at Cherry Road. You didn't call my name. Oh. And that's also 4400 and 4500. 4400 that way, 4500 block that way. Representing the direction of my stalker's condo, the bus route 44, and then 45 representing the hour of breaking down 1 and 2. Well, when it ended. I wonder how Raven is doing. How's he doing? How am I gonna know? How am I gonna find out how he's doing? How am I gonna reach out to find out what hospital? To see how his condition or where his whereabouts is, so maybe I can get him the clothes and the boots or whatever I have to do, and maybe give away the boots to somebody else. I don't know. I got the green light. I mean, I gotta wait for the bicyclist to turn. Don't be up my ass, you dumbass. We may have the green light and we don't even have the green light to turn. I hate people driving. They're like way up my ass, almost ready to hit me in my rear end because they think there's a green light. It means for them that they could go. No, it was a green light for them to go straight, not to turn. There was a bicyclist crossing the side street. You see how people are like, they're like on the go? They think just because it's a green light, they think it's them to go. It was a green light for the people to go straight, to go South Military, not to go take a turn west. We didn't have the green arrow to turn right. Oh, I didn't turn the AC off. Fuck. I don't like leaving it on when I have my car off. Oops. I gotta roll my windows down. Ain't nobody to... So it doesn't get too hot. I gotta go. I'm gonna have to leave you here, but I gotta go. Another call coming in. My pointer finger. I gotta come in. Come on. Oh. I gotta go. Oh. came back. See, I made a good poopy because I've been eating. But the last day or two, but the 2 or 3 days prior, I didn't eat a lot because the dates I was being punished. And like from mid last week until after the 13th was they messed up my diet, my food, my body, everything. And it just got balanced back out again because I started eating again. So I made a good poopy. That's why my stomach was hurting. But I didn't go pee-pee. Because I had to wipe the seat. That bathroom is a mess in there. The sink is separated from the wall. The toilet is not. They need a good plumber. I don't know what the problem is, but they need a good plumber in there. This is a busy 7-Eleven. I don't understand why they haven't redone their bathrooms. They need to redo the bathrooms. I mean, the sink and the toilet to where it's not tipsy-turvy and the sink is not separated from the wall. It doesn't have anything to hold it up in front. It's only held together by the water lines. John Smith, 8 hours ago. Good morning, sunshine. Oh, my finger still hurts. I gotta relax. My stomach is like still getting back to normal. My chest. I've got to prepare my food, my tea, and all that, and I'm going to go because I've been online for a few hours. So have a good rest of your day, people. Larry, how are you? Where are you? I don't see your van. I don't see your van. If that was you over there in that white van, I don't know what kind of truck you had, but I don't see you over there at the Walmart. Where are you? I'm doing a little better today. I just took a poopy. I'm feeling better. My stomach isn't hurting anymore. But I still need to eat, though, to keep my body from hurting. So I'm eating my spaghetti. I just ate my kiwis and ice cream to help my stomach feel better after I had a bunch of bread and pasta last night. Now I'm going to eat some more pasta and eat my radishes. And what else? I got to do my dishes. I also have to soak my hands and wash my face. And I have to get ice. So I'll take my cup in there, go get ice, and heat up my tea. But I need to go bye-bye because I need my phone so I could get credit. So I could get a Slurpee so I don't have to pay for one because I need to add up my points. So, and I'm only at like 250 points, so I need another 250 to get a free Slurpee. But then I also have to update. I don't know what the gas price was. I didn't see what the gas price was. And I don't want to have to put gas in again yet. I just filled up to almost 3/4 of a tank the other day. I'm down to almost in between 3/4 and a full tank. I was in between. At like 3/4 of a tank now. And by the end of the day, when I drive to the library, and then when I go to the gym tonight, and then I come back to 7-Eleven to make more spaghetti after I take a shower, I won't be able to go to sleep. So I got to go take one of my old cups in, rinse it out, and put more ice in it to pour the ice into the water into the cup. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. But I hope you get to watch this. I'm sorry that it's long, but you don't know how the Spirit works. I can't go live at times when the Spirit hits me to where I can say what the Spirit wants me to say. Otherwise, I forget it, and I kind of just keep it in the back of my mind because I already know it. So I already know what to live by and what not to live by, or how to live and how not to live. For you guys, yous are following the earthly order. The earthly order is not God's order. Anyway, bye. I could be here all day talking to you to bring you up to speed as to what we're doing wrong and what we need to do. But do we have all day? No, because we have to work to support and provide ourselves for ourselves, and that's not even working. Goodbye.